My name is Jonathan Ovicki. Mr. Mikey Albini needs a little bit of help here. So I'm checking the scene is safe. He seems to be unconscious, so I'm gonna roll him over so I can start CPR. So I take his right arm, put it up, his left arm, he's come down to his side. His feet need to be crossed so they don't come undone. So then, one hand goes on the hip, one hand goes on the shoulder. I roll him over to his side, all the way to his back. And this is where I start the CPR process. So I've just done the CPR process on Mr. Mikey Albini. So there are now obvious signs of life. EMS is on their way. So what I need to do is flip him over so he does not choke on vomit if he decides to start vomiting. So this arm right here needs to go across his chest. This arm away needs to come up, just as so. Come through his legs, needs to cross them. And the same thing as right there. Shoulder, hip, bring him over, and then bring his feet back so he does not decide to roll over.
Okay, my name is Trevor Carlton,
And I'm Mikey Albini.
and we're going to show you how to take off and put on gloves in a hazardous environment. So there's blood on the scene, and we don't want to transmit any diseases between the caretaker and the victim. So we go ahead and we put on our gloves just like this. Make sure they're all the way on, all the way so that you can't get anything around the area.
And the gloves are pretty sterile already, so it's pretty easy to put those on. It's whenever you have something on the gloves that you don't want to get on you is the difficult part.
Yes, and that's the taking off process. And Albini here is going to
I
explain.
already have my gloves on just to make the process a little faster. You want to take them off a certain way so that way you don't get anything on you that can cause disease or hurt you or anything at all. So the key about this is you have to grab the palm, left hand, and go up. You have one glove off, then you have to ball it up, and you have to make sure you get underneath so that way you're not touching the outside, and it basically packs it up for you. And that's it. That way you're safe, keeping your victim safe, and everybody's happy.
But you. Okay. So I'm here to help Satchel. He has wounded his hand and is bleeding. Now, anytime there is bleeding involved, you have to use gloves. Like we told you earlier, it's safety precaution so no one can transmit diseases to each other, or just so you don't get blood on your hands. So you just put the gloves on. Make sure they're on all the way. And then I'm going to check the scene, and the scene is safe. And I've asked him for his permission to help him, and he's told me I can help him. So now it's time for me to care for him. Now my assistant here, Vicky, is going to give me the gauze. Now, I'm going to take one first and apply it. Now, if it reddens and the blood keeps bleeding through, I'm going to take more and apply more. Now, I'm going to keep applying pressure to the wound. And then if it comes down to it, I need my tape. Where's my tape? My tape is missing. We're at a predicament here. Stay with us, Satchel. Don't die.
Also, you don't want to take off
There you
the
go, Trevor.
wrap
High five.
because if you take it off and it's already clotting, it's going to reopen the wound.
So, what you can do is you can take some tape and you can tape it around to make sure that the bandages stay secure and tight and keep pressure. So you just take it, boom, like so. Now don't do it too tight, because if you do it too tight, you'll lose circulation. And you can do it a couple times, however many you want. It's whatever you prefer. And there we go. That is how you handle a bleeding wound.
Hi folks, Satchel Crocker here. trying to show you how to save a person's life using an AED and CPR. So, as you see, my victim, Vicky, is laying on his stomach. First of all, we have to check the scene. Scene safe? Good. Tap him. Hey, he's unresponsive. So, you put one arm up. You have to flip him over on his back to start CPR. Put one arm up, and you roll him back to you. Fully flat. So from this point, you start your CPR, your chest compressions, and your 2 breaths. So you're gonna cuff your hands like this. Put it in the center of his chest and start your chest compression. You're gonna do 30 and 2 rescue breaths. The precaution, I'm not gonna do that, but the precautionary materials, you have a mouthpiece to where you can blow in a person's mouth without transferring any hazardous diseases or anything. So you never stop. You never stop this until somebody else comes, which my friend Trevor will bring the AED. He's gonna get the AED up, which I will never stop doing CPR until it's ready and the AED says clear. A great way to keep your rhythm as well. Singing the song, ha, 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 stand alive, ha, 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 ha. Breaths. There you go.
AED is ready. So now I have the AED out. I'm going to place these in the 2 spots where it instructs you, gives you a thing. Now I'm going to place this below his heart, one right here, and then I'm going to place the other one above his right breast, right there. Then I'm going to turn the AED on,
Analyzing rhythm.
and he's going to stop.
Everyone stand clear.
That's how we do it with the AED.
Hi, I'm Michael Albini, and Trevor here is choking. Can I help you? Can I help you? Are you okay? You choking? Here, stand up, come on. He's out cold. So right now, you gotta start CPR, but a certain way. So you do your normal 30 compressions. Before you give your breath though, you gotta check his mouth. Remember, you look at it, you gotta sweep it if there is food in there, if it came out the throat yet. So right now, there's no food that I see. Start CPR again, keep doing compressions, check. Still no breathing, still no food in there. You keep doing it until you either see food or you see him breathing, which means that the food went through. And after that, once he's breathing again, you sit him up. Make sure he's comfortable, he's breathing fine, and wait for advanced help to come. Thank you. Excuse me, sir, can I help you? Michael Albini here. I'm gonna help Trevor here who's choking. Keep coughing. He's still breathing, which means air is going in and out. So he just needs to keep coughing and maybe some light pats if needed. He's not coughing anymore, which means he's completely blocking the airway. So you get 5 back pats. If that didn't work, turn back here. 5 thrusts. And you keep going until the food comes up or went into the stomach. And whenever you thrust, you go in and out and up. That's how you take care of your friend.
Thank you, Albini.